E.N.D here, day 3 for the spoilers of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Leave me a comment below. What is your initial opinion about this new Mesoamerican set? Honestly, I am impressed. It's a very good, powerful set. Anyway, let's start. And I'm going to start with the most interesting cards, the mythic cards, the Millennium Calendar. For 1 generic mana legendary artifact, whenever one or more permanents become untapped during your untap step, put that many time counters on it. 2 generic mana, tap, double the number of time counters on it. When there are 1000 or more time counters on it, sacrifice it and each opponent loses 1000 life. Honestly, a very interesting card. Low casting value for just 1 generic mana, and with doubling season, this can go off. Let's see how many players will be burned with 1000 life. Rare cards. Terror Tide, 2 and 2 black, sorcery, Fathomless Descent. All creatures get -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Poetic Ingenuity, for 2 and 1 red, enchantment. Whenever one or more dinosaurs you control attack, create that many treasure tokens. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Raging Hammerskull, 2 and 1 green, 6/6. Whenever it attacks, if you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. Stalactite Stalker, for 1 black, 1/1 with menace. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. 2 and 1 black, sacrifice it. Target creature get -X/-X until end of turn, where X is its power. And if you don't know how to play Descent, I did a tutorial explaining this particular mechanic, how it works. Sunken Citadel, a land, a cave, enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. Tap, add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land sources. Palanis Hatcher, for 3, 1 red and 1 green, 5/3. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 0/1 green dinosaur egg creature tokens. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 1 or more eggs, sacrifice an egg. Create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token. Mazzalantli the Great Door, 3 generic mana legendary artifact. Tap, draw a card, then discard a card. 4, tap, transform it. Activate only if there are 4 or more permanent types among cards in your graveyard. And it transforms into Decor, a legendary land. Fathomless Descent. Tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Tarjan's Journal, for 1 and 1 black, legendary artifact. Tap, sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. 2, tap, discard your hand, transform it, and it transforms into the Tomb of Aklatzots, legendary land, a cave. Tap, add 1 black mana. Tap, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it and is a vampire in addition to its other types. Dire Fleet Flail, for 1 red, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0, equip for 1. Craft with artifact 3 and 2 red. And when you craft this artifact, it will transform into Dire Fleet Cannon. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has, whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact. When you do, this creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Equip for 1. Amalia Benavides Aguirre, for 1 white and 1 black, 2/2, World Patriot Life. Whenever you gain life, she explores. Then, if her power is exactly 20, destroy all other creatures. Mobile Throne, 4 generic mana, for 4, War 2. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Is the chosen type in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Get Lost, for 1 and 1 white, instant, destroy target creature, enchantment or planeswalker. Its controller create 2 map tokens, not bad for a white removal. Box Stoppers, don't forget that you can find the normal version in the set and draft booster boxes, but only in the collector booster boxes you can find the foil version. Wedding Ring, a nice reprint, Colossus Hammer, and Whisper Silk Cloak. Uncommon and common cards. Dauntless Dismantler, for 1 and 1 white, 1/4. Artifacts your opponent control, enters the battlefield tapped. X and white, sacrifice it. Destroy each artifact with mana value X. Staunch Crewmate for 1 and 1 blue. 2/1. Enters the battlefield. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or a pirate card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Soul Coil Viper for 2 and 2 black. 2/3. For 1 black. Step. Sacrifice it. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Not bad if you target a big creature. Abyssal Gorestalker 4 and 2 black. 6/6. Enters the battlefield. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Captain Storm Cosmium Rider for 1 blue and 1 red. 2/2. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target pirate you control. Well of Offerings enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 3 target cards from graveyards. Tap, add 1 colorless. Tap, add 1 mana of any color among the exiled cards. Master's Mural 3/1 white and 1 blue. Artifact enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white and blue golem artifact creature token. Craft with artifact 4 and 2 white and 1 blue. And when you craft this artifact, it transforms into Master's Manufactory. Artifact, tap, create a 4/4 blue and white golem artifact creature token. Activate only if Master's Manufactory or another artifact enter the battlefield under your control this turn. So that was the last card in this particular day 3 of the spoilers of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Join me again tomorrow for more spoilers about this Jurassic set. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.